I think manifestation may be the number one killer of dreams. Manifestation and tomorrow. Because I think tomorrow's like a fantasy land that does not exist where dreams and goals just go to die. Because everybody says they're going to do it tomorrow. Yo, what up? Right now I'm out ATVing in the rainforest with a group of high-level entrepreneurs. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur. My mentor, Nehemiah Davis, 8-figure entrepreneur.
Listen to me, y'all. This man's gonna teach y'all just entrepreneurship, period. How to get in the game, stay in the game, and get that 6 and 7 figures, man. This man constantly investing in himself, putting himself in rooms. This is why he's on that next level. This is why he's been making this type of impact for so many years. But now that man coming out and helping y'all do it. So when Blake said, yo, I'm about to go crazy, I said, I'm looking at it. So listen, if y'all interested, getting your money right, getting your time back, and be able to scale and grow your businesses, Aston CEO, Blake, I'm telling y'all, don't look nowhere else.
Welcome to another episode of It's Credit at the Top. I'm your host, Aston CEO. I got the voice of God on the other side.
Hey, peace and blessings, beautiful people. Hallelujah.
Speaking about peace and blessings and God, you know, you're the voice of God, but I'm talking about God, not a God. I want to talk to the manifestors. Hey, manifestors. Just want to send a message to the manifestors. Because a lot of y'all be playing with yourself. What's Snoop saying? Baby boy, quit bullshitting yourself.
Bullshitting yourself.
I want to talk to the manifestors, man, because I think manifestation I think manifestation may be the number one killer of dreams.
Come on now.
Manifestation and tomorrow. Because I think tomorrow's like a fantasy land that does not exist where dreams and goals just go to die. Because everybody says they're going to do it tomorrow.
That'd be a dope shirt. I'm gonna make that shirt tonight. Have like you know in the cartoons where it'd be dark and just death. I'm gonna put dreams and stuff over there and send it to you.
Yeah, and I call it Tomorrow Neverland. It's like, for one, it doesn't exist. It's a fantasy world. Dreams and goals go there to die, but I've also diagnosed it also. I call it Manana syndrome.
Hey, bro, yeah. I meant to tell you that was amazing because I saw that in the coaching call. I was like, hey, I love that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, Manana syndrome. It's real. And the symptoms include, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to get to it tomorrow. I'm going to just chill. I'm going to chill right now. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then those tomorrows accumulate.
Yeah. Compound.
And next thing you know, it's May. Like the years like that. Like it was just New Year's now.
Yeah.
A lot of those New Year's resolutions that everybody has every year, they have them every year because it turns into tomorrow. And the next thing you know, 2 months don't went by. 3 months don't went by. 6 months don't went by. 8 months, a year and a half, 5 years, 10 years.
And then it turns into never. Never gonna
it don't ever turn into never. Because most people with the Manana syndrome, they still be saying like...
See, I'm thinking
I got somebody in mind right now, but I don't want name drop. Well, not even name drop. I just don't want to say the example just in case they hear. They may be like...
They might take offense.
I just know, for example, I'll give you another example. Somebody close to me, they bought my first ebook 3 years ago. They still talking about, man, I'm finished that book, man. I see the results. I see what you're doing. And that's me. He been saying it. He been saying for 3 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 3 years in June.
Man, that's crazy. What time?
That's why I said the time, that Manana syndrome. I'm gonna get to See a testimonial pop up, man. You know what? I'm gonna set aside some time this weekend to finish it. I won't just sit down and read it because I still got time. I can. That's exactly what they be saying. I still got time. I can implement. I can implement the stuff. Because I just gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's that manana syndrome. But I don't want to talk about the manana syndrome. It's like I guess it could be a side effect of the manana syndrome is manifestation. 100 band, 100 band, 100 band, 100 band. Look, most people, they have a 6-figure goal, but they're thinking too small. They're only thinking of 100 bands, not realizing that 6 figures goes all the way up to this. And I was able to do this in my business with just one digital product. But it's not about how much came in. It's about how much that I missed out on simply from information that I did not have. And I do not want the same thing to happen to you along your entrepreneurial journey. So I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs looking to make more online in their business, where you get instant access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, and my entire system. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money, to where you do the work one time, implement it into the system, and the system works for you 24/7, 365, so you can make more in your business while working less. And right now you can join completely for free. So go ahead, click the link, tap into the community, tap into the program, tap into the resources, and I will see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I guess it can be a side effect of the manana syndrome is manifestation. Like, if that could be a side effect.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everybody that says that puts stuff off or that procrastinates to say that they're gonna do it tomorrow, they all, like 92% of them all say that they're manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, shut up. You're not manifesting anything.
Yeah.
Put it into the universe, speak it into existence. Cap.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you could speak anything into existence, everybody would speak a new existence like now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you wouldn't buy a course. There'd be no need for it. You could just be like, all right, I'm ready. Let's do it. Snap my fingers.
And I buy a course, and I be buying courses. I just bought a course 2 days ago.
I need to buy a course.
That's why I'm a proponent of information. People think that I just sell it. I'm like, I sell it because I buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them people that. This used to really. I got people in mind right now too. I'm not one of them people that's at church every single Sunday, at Bible study every single Tuesday, at this meeting every single Thursday, going to the prison ministry, doing this, doing that, and my whole life outside of in them church walls, it's nothing God-like. I ain't one of them that just.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of reason why people can't make more in their businesses, because they're not even customers themselves.
Right.
It's impossible for somebody to sell something to you, but you think that you can go sell something to other people. Like, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Every time you walk into the shoe store, you got an attitude as soon as somebody asks you. I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Like, dang, can I browse? He's just angry.
Yeah, you don't buy nothing.
Man.
You got to be convinced for everything. You looking for the hookup on everything.
Mm-hmm. And then mad when you get that energy. That's what it is. When you mad when you get the energy you put out.
Yeah, but when I say to speak into existence, like, I'm like, it just grinds my gears when a lot of people say that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get what they're attempting to say, but I'm like, your actions don't follow it. Like, stop just speaking into existence. I want $10 million.
Yeah, like the money gonna fall from the sky. Like, I guarantee.
I'm speaking into existence. I'm gonna keep saying I want $10 million.
Right. No, you gotta.
If I'm blessed enough to wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna say I'm gonna want $10 million. I'm gonna make vision boards. That's another thing people love to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna waste more time and go buy some poster boards and and print out pictures and go get magazines and cut them all out and paste them on the stuff, or make a digital vision board and stuff. Okay, I want the 10 million. I want this car. I got a picture of some random people's kids up there. I want this. Like, man, it don't. That ain't it.
Man, when did that happen? I feel like that happened like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
The vision boards?
No, not the vision boards, but literally just like I'm straight manifesting. And that idea.
Been around. I think that idea's been around before that. I blame a lot of this stuff on the book called The Secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I started thinking about.
The Secret's one of the most biggest loads of crap I've ever read in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gifted the book to people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that I don't. And I recommend people read the book. But people read The Secret, or people do some research or watch some videos, something about the law of attraction, manifestation, and speaking into existence. And then they'll say, well, God spoke the universe into existence. And, oh, you not God.
Right. That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's why I say, like, for the religious and spiritual differ, right? So for the religious people that'll sit there and say, God spoke the world into the universe, I'd be like, you're comparing yourself to God.
Right.
I don't think nowhere in any of them books does it say to compare you to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, God made you in his image. He made us as God's the ultimate creator. He made us as the ultimate creator on earth.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else that creates on this planet except for man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, people say humans are a sort of animal. I'll be like, I get what you're saying, but animals and us kind of different because they don't make nothing.
I know, right? The only thing we got lungs, we bleed, but that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah, like they don't make anything.
Right.
And I don't like when some people say, like, that word organic. It's that might have started to come around 5, 6, 7 years. That organic.
I'm gonna let
word.
it happen organically.
And I ain't talking about just food. Yeah,
right.
Like, I just wanted to happen organic. The relationship I got with this, we met. It was an organic business relationship. Yeah. Everything's just organic, man. Yeah, man, it's organic, man.
Yeah, man.
But people, they'll sit there and they'll say, like, things that humans do aren't organic to nature. And I wholeheartedly disagree. I'll be like, yeah, it is. We create. So somebody sit there and be astonished by the nest that a bird makes out of straw and twigs and trash that it picks up, right? Or they'll be amazed that the hermit crab making its home out of these shells and stuff, or the beaver made the dam and stuff. And then I'm like, that's no more organic than a human building a skyscraper.
Right.
Like, we use the elements on Earth to build things. And we just do it way better than every other animal.
Yeah, way better. Way better.
Look, if you don't want to be an entrepreneur and have numbers like this coming in your business with just one digital product, just keep on scrolling. This ain't for you. But if you are the entrepreneur and you're looking for the information, you're looking for the resources, the training, and the tutelage to grow and scale your business online, this is the place that you need to be. I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs looking to generate more income online in their business. Plus, I'm giving you my entire framework and system. SYSTEM stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money, to where you do the work one time, implement it into the system, and the system works for you 24/7, 365, so you can make more in your business while working less. So look, go ahead, click the link, join the program, and get instant access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, plus a community of like-minded individuals just like yourself that you can network with. And right now you can join completely for free. So go ahead, click the link, tap into the community, tap into the resources, and I will see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. You know, I'm a Nate. Bro, I was at the park earlier today. You know, I like to be outside
Yeah, take your feet
and
off,
stuff.
stand in the grass, ground.
But I don't do it for grounding. I just do it because it feels good. It's not no. I might play around and say something like just. It's an inside joke to me, but if I'm outside with my toes in the grass, it's not to ground myself because it feels good.
It feels organic.
Have you ever put your toes in some grass?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't feel good?
It feels natural.
Yeah, so I'm not grounding myself or uh nothing spiritual about it. I'm just
Putting your feet to the ground. That's it.
I'm just outside. The grass is warm. It's a nice day.
Yeah.
Might have a book in my hand or something. Knowing
Showing
somebody
on a
like me, I
twig.
know somebody like me, I might be on a picnic with a blanket or something. You gonna sit on the blanket with your shoes on?
Right.
That don't even sound right. Like, imagine that. Just imagine a picnic right now. Can you imagine you and your wife on a picnic? Are shoes in the equation?
Nah, you take the shoes off. We take the
Dang,
shoes
some
off.
normal stuff. But the manifestation stuff, I'm like, so many people. I just want people to get to a point where they stop lying to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be like, or even if you, or get to the point where you realize your own BS and you know that you're lying to
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I be lying to myself too, and I be telling myself like, man, cat.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I'm bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Quit bullshitting yourself. Nah, it's
And just
real.
using it as like another excuse
Mm-hmm.
to not do what you know you should be doing, or avoiding the work because you're like, I'm manifesting.
Yeah.
And then, if, like I was saying, that God thing, people say, yeah, God created the earth, speaking in God created everything with the power of the voice, right? Like, but for one, we're not God. We can't do that, obviously, or everybody would be living a different. Everybody. I don't
Right.
care how successful somebody is. And when I say successful, it's not a money thing. Everybody has different levels of success, or what everybody has a different definition of success.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I don't care whatever your definition of it is, who you deem to be the highest of that, they would change stuff up
Right. Right.
if they could just
Say, all right.
oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I can say, let there be light. And then guess what? I gotta pay the light bill, pay to live somewhere that has electricity,
Mm-hmm.
get my ass up and flip on the switch.
Mm-hmm.
I manifested it. I ain't just say let there be light, and
Right.
I'm gonna just sit in the dark and just be like, all right.
They say if I meditate and I get into the alpha state and whatever I say, it'll happen. Be sitting in that dark for 36 days.
I'm gonna be sitting in that dark for 8 hours till the sun come up.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll be like, ha ha!
I manifested it.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people, I'm not a car guy, but people, they'll have a car thing and they'll have it on their dream boards and they're manifesting and all this type of stuff. I'm like, nah, look, why don't you put it out there? And I am a fan. I do say put stuff out in the universe, but it's not just put it out there and wait.
Right.
Because God wouldn't give you a image that doesn't exist.
Right.
Like if I say quick joke, man. What do you call a gay dinosaur?
Um, I
A
don't know.
megasaur ass. Hey, I'll be here all night. I'll be here all night.
Are we keeping that in the pod?
Yeah.
I don't want you to text me tomorrow and be like, man, on second thought.
Yeah, and clip that up. Yeah, but
I'm
no, but
doubling
I say
down.
I say God won't give you an image that doesn't exist that you can't have. The
Right.
reason why I thought of a dinosaur because I'm like if I tell you right now to envision what a Corruptosaurus rex looks like, you can't.
Right.
It doesn't exist like a Corruptosaurus
Yeah.
rex.
It'll just
Yeah,
be
draw it.
a big collage of dinosaurs that I do know. And I'm trying to make stuff up from my brain.
Take the rex out of it because that automatically makes you think dinosaur. Think of a wooded creature called a Tanamuskuks. What does that look like? You don't know. It don't exist.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get a vision of it. So yeah, I am for the manifestation. You got to think of the things first, right? Put it out into the universe, and then when it's in the universe, it exists.
Mm-hmm.
How do you attract it? It don't come to you.
Yeah, by doing stuff.
You basically you go to it.
Mm-hmm.
Or y'all meet. It's like you doing the work.
Yeah.
And then it comes because you become the person that can do the thing. So certain things as far as entrepreneurship and business stuff, people say manifestation. I'm manifesting it and stuff. And everybody that says I manifested it, and then people get inspired off of that because majority of people they don't want to be successful. They just want to feel inspired all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they don't see that person that says that they manifested this successful business or they manifested this car or this house or this relationship. They put the work in to become the person that's deserving of the thing that they manifested.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll sit there and they'll see a romantic relationship, and that man or that woman will say, I manifested this. I prayed for my wife. I prayed for my husband. People on social media, they'll love it. They'll double tap it. They'll share it, but they're missing the fact of that man or that woman did the work within themselves to become marriage material to be ready
Mm-hmm.
for that person when they met them.
Yep. Yep.
I manifested this business. They'll sit there and they'll see a successful entrepreneur. And they'll see, I remember I talked about this. I wrote it down. I manifested. I talked it. I put it into the universe, and it happened. They didn't see all the hours that they put into themselves to become the person that's able to have the successful business. It don't just happen. They don't see all the courses that they bought. They don't see the mentors that they paid. They don't see the events that they went to. They don't see the money that they lost. They don't see the failure after failure after failure. They see the win, and then that person, saying like, I manifested it. They're seeing them talking about the win.
Yeah.
But all they're hearing is the manifestation, not realizing the manifestation happens in the dark when ain't nobody looking.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when you're doing the work.
Yeah, it made me think about, and I never thought about this before until now. You know how you can have like two magnets, and the closer they get, the more attracted they are to each other, and then all of a sudden, bam, they're together. Like
Yeah, but you can't just put one here and one there, and then they just gonna meet
and be like, attract, magnetize. So you got to do the work to get closer and closer and closer to that other piece, and then bam.
Yeah, and with us being like I said, God made us in His image, right? So that don't, for people that say that, they'll just think that means God looks like a man. or a human, right?
Okay.
That's what most people interpret that as. But I'm like, nah, if he made you in his image, he made you as the creator on earth.
Mm-hmm.
As we see no other animals create, the humans create the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have the vision of a table, but you can't just manifest the table. God gave us a tree.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta take some action and chop that motherfucker down and make the tree. Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. If you're an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, and you wanna have numbers like this coming in your business on autopilot, you need one of two things. You need a digital product and you need a system. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. So look, I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs where you instantly get access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, plus weekly live coaching calls with myself and a network of tons of other entrepreneurs for you to network with. And right now you can join completely for free. So go ahead, click the link, tap in the community, tap into the resources, tap into the program so you can get numbers like this coming in your business on autopilot. And I will see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. My mama has a friend she told me about. She has a friend that's like really, 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 really wants to be married.
Mm.
And talks about it all the time and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And says that she's praying on it and she's praying on her husband. She trusts that God's going to deliver her a husband and she's going to manifest her husband. My mama said, well, maybe we should start going out or you should start going out. You don't do nothing. You go to work and you come home. Like literally, that's all her life
Mm-hmm.
is. And she said, but I prayed on it though.
Mm.
I'm manifesting it.
Right.
My mama said she asked her, do you think that your husband is going to knock on your door and say hi? She said, yes, because I prayed for it.
Mm.
I said, good luck.
I would like to know what else is she praying for that came about, like just from her sitting and praying for. Yeah.
I think this same woman had a house that she was trying to sell and was praying that the house sold. Literally was trying to sell this house for years.
She's still in the house?
No, the house didn't sell. Like, you don't think you're gonna have to do some things to
Right.
like this? That's unheard. I don't care what the market's like. Your house sitting on the market for 4 years.
Yeah. She thought
Ain't
somebody was
nobody.
she thought somebody was gonna pop up like, hey, sorry, we were just walking and like to know, were you interested in selling your home at all?
It's like that joke. What's that joke? They say a guy was in the ocean about to drown, and he prayed for God to help him, and a ship came, and he's like, "Oh, go ahead,
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
God's gonna save me." And then the next ship came, and he said, "Oh, go ahead, God's gonna save me." Then the next boat came, God's gonna save me. Then he died,
Mm-hmm.
and he went to heaven. And he was like, God, why didn't you save me? I prayed for you to save me in the ocean. And God was like, I sent 3 boats for you.
Yep, straight up. Yep. And that's why and this goes into like what I strongly believe now with people. We have everything that we need already in arm's reach, but we struggle with seeing it. Remember you told me you used to like pray to be able to see opportunities? Was it something like that? Like back in the like
Nah, I still
what was it?
do. Um I don't do it as much as I did in that time frame, but I still do pray about it now. But it's basically all that I pray and I ask God for opportunities and for
Mm.
me to always be prepared when those opportunities do arise.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't ever it's been a long time, like since like kid type stuff that I've like prayed for something.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm praying for something for myself, it's to allow me to see the opportunities.
Right.
and be prepared for the opportunities because I know I gotta make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I be praying for like other people
Mm-hmm.
and things. But if it's just for me, it might be. If it's for me, it's mainly stuff like that.
Yeah. But
Because
yeah.
I realized through experience, I don't even know if you ever get to the point where you like know how to pray.
Mm.
It might be my next course. I'm
Mm.
sure there's something out there about it. I buy courses about
Yeah.
about anything.
I came
But
across a video that kind of talked about that.
see, I'm more so I would more so look for the course than the videos.
Yeah, no, I wasn't looking for it.
Because most people don't realize is it's so much info out here, but the people that y'all see having changes and stuff, it's not free YouTube videos
Right.
that's doing it. But or everybody loves to use Hormozy as an example. Like he's like the guy right now, right? I'm like, yeah, he bought courses and he joined Russell Brunson's mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
But you think you're going to do it from watching his free YouTube videos.
Right.
He realized free YouTube videos wasn't gonna
Get it done.
do it either.
Yeah.
Whoever's YouTube videos y'all are watching, including myself, don't watch free YouTube videos for information.
Mm. Yeah.
Or you'll watch it for information, but you know that the things that you really need to do aren't going to be in a YouTube video.
Right. Gonna be behind a paywall.
So I may watch a YouTube video for ideas, for inspiration to see what trends are happening for other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's mainly for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you're thinking that you're learning, you're not learning.
Mm-hmm.
You think that you are, but you're really being entertained because you don't take no action behind none of the information. And the reason behind it is just psychological. Without no transaction, there's no transformation.
Mm.
So say I ain't gonna name drop him, but say that guy you was on his webinar you was telling me about last week or the week before
Mm-hmm.
last.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that you watch a lot of his content.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that you would implement a lot of the things that he say if you bought whatever was at the end of the things that you'd be attending.
And I haven't bought the big one, but I bought like some courses.
Yeah, but I'm saying depending on what level financially somebody's at, you're gonna take more action. So if you
Mm-hmm.
buy a $20 ebook for somebody,
Yeah, you let
probably
that
ain't gonna do nothing with it.
probably not. Yeah, you're probably not even open that email.
You buy a $400 course from somebody, $1,000 course from somebody, you may take some action, but you still might not.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bought that $500 course, that $1,000 course, and all that you got to your name is that,
Right.
you probably take a little action.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, it gotta be something like that point where it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you buy a course, it may not hurt you to buy a course.
Mm-hmm.
To whereas you like, I gotta do this.
Yep.
And that's why I say it's different levels for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
For some people, it may be that, and some people, I'm some majority. There's
Yeah, for
always
sure.
anomalies. Because I hate the people that always say they'll name the anomaly or they'll name the exception to the rule. I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
the rule is the rule for a thing. Why the examples you're gonna give me are the exception?
Mm-hmm.
Because they gotta justify themselves on why they're not taking the action.
Right.
Yeah, but this person did this. What did it do for you?
They be validating the excuse or excuses.
Yeah, well, we fight so hard. We fight so hard for our limitations.
Mm.
So we'll sit there, we'll see our limitation in front of us, but then we'll make an excuse by the exception to the rule. But they did it. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Is this working for you? It worked for her. Is it working for you?
Right.
We ain't talking about her. We ain't talking about him. We ain't talking about them. It's you.
Mm-hmm. Steph shoots threes and turns around.
Do your shots go in?
Be on that bench, boy. You better stop.
Blah, blah, blah said he made his first $1 million from free YouTube videos. How's it working for you?
Mm-hmm.
You've been watching free YouTube videos for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
How's it been working for you?
Right.
I'm talking about the exception. Yeah. And then that person that watched them free YouTube videos, how much action did they put in behind that too? Because I guarantee you're not gonna get nowhere watching hours and upon hours of YouTube videos.
Right.
And whatever. Back in the day, when I fixed my car at one time, I had a fan relay switch in my old Jeep, 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Fan relay switch, dude at the shop said it would cost whatever it cost at the time, a few $100 to fit. I didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up a YouTube video. It might have been a 4.5-minute video. All it said was I take off the headlamp, the headlight, saw a hole in the plastic that's on the floor, on the bottom of where the headlight sits.
Mm-hmm.
Fan relay switch would be right there. Reach your hand in there, take it out. The little piece might have cost $20 at AutoZone.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in. What they was gonna charge me for at the shop was, labor, and they would have did it the right way. Take off the whole front of the car versus,
Just that
and I
little
just
part.
saw the hole in the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
A YouTube video, 4.5 minutes. I watched the video, then I went and did the action. I didn't watch another YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
and then another YouTube video, and then another YouTube video, and then another YouTube video, and then another one. Like my car would have kept running hot because the fan in the front of the car behind the radiator wasn't working. It cools off your radiator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I needed to drive my car. Here's the video. Do the action. That's how free YouTube videos can help you. Watch the video and go do the shit
thing
that they just told you to do.
Right.
Or do the shit that they talking about. Not watch it. Oh man, that's really dope, man. I like him.
And then watch another one.
And then watch another one.
Let me see what else he got.
Yeah, man. So I was just hearing somebody talk about this benefit, all this manifesting stuff and how they manifest. I'm like, yo, you gotta take action, man, because you're gonna be manifesting for a long time.
Yeah.
And anything that anybody has manifested, include myself, because I believe in manifestation, but it's not just a wish.
Right.
It ain't like you got all 7 Dragon Balls or you got Aladdin's lamp and a genie pop out the lamp or the dragon pop out the Dragon Balls and you be like, all right, manifest time. And for the religious folks, or even if you're not, take religion out of it. There's just certain words in any book can be used for you whether you believe it or not. Faith without works is dead.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what this whole episode about. Like,
and that's how we gonna end it. Have some faith. Manifest. Envision the table. Envision the chair. But it ain't just gonna happen. See the tree. Use your imagination to envision what you want. and do the work to chop that motherfucker down and create the table. That's how you get what you want.